Hello and welcome to our Thursday noon rite. I'm DeTracy and we're just passing some of our beautiful homing pigeons, and now we're passing some of our lovely bantam hens and Oasis, our very pleasant bantam rooster. As you can see, it's another clear and sunny day here at Isis Oasis Sanctuary, and I'm really glad to be sharing this moment with you as we move on through our week here and prepare to many things going on here. You see one of our stained glass windows showing Horus, and here our Eye of Horus, made by some visitors for us. This place inspires art. That's one of the things that Lady Lorian was determined to create, and that still holds through. And it looks like we have some visitors arriving just in time for noon. And the birds in the distance too. So here we are, and I will go ahead and light the noon fire candle. I know I've said before, I do miss having our eternal flame in here, but it just doesn't go with California drought and fire conditions. So we just use the little tea lights and the safe little lantern, and that keeps the fires going. All right, welcome, hello.
I made it.
Yes, you did just in time.
Despite the construction and the closed ramp.
Oh, I know.
I never thought about getting back on the freeway and going the other side was probably open.
I know, it's they keep opening and closing the exits, and it's really hard to guess what one is going to be available.
If I would have paid attention, the spirit world was trying to tell me to get off at the exit before and take the highway. But
I know how that is. Sometimes we don't listen to our intuition, and our intuition usually knows what's going on.
right, well, my intuition is sometimes rather skewed. I have to say it's the spirit world that keeps me on the path.
That is true.
And we're grateful for Thankful Thursday.
Yes, I'm grateful for Thankful Thursday too.
Yes.
And I'm so glad to see people are finding us, which is great. And because that always reassures me that I've actually set it up correctly. So thank you. Alrighty, let's put this in the air quarter. And we shall begin. Okay. I have to bring this one back and do a recording of it. I'm preparing some for my Sistrum book on Audible, and it's going to include some Sistrums in it. Alrighty, well, let us begin. Divine Isis, goddess of 10,000 names, I invoke your grace. Come to our temple, O goddess, dwell in our shrine, make our hearths your altars, our hearts your home. Bring vision and healing to those who use this shrine. Give us wisdom and unveil the truth, and with thy feathery wings protect us. Breathe into us the breath of life and health and strength. It is noon. Let us celebrate the moon. Let us celebrate the stars, no matter where they are. It is noon. Let us celebrate the sun that shines on everyone. Let us celebrate our day as we go upon our way. It is noon. It is noon. It is noon. I see we have some words coming in. Avi, be, do, give. Be, do, give. Be, do, give. Be, do, give. And from Marky, magic, creative action. Magic, creative action. Magic, creative action. Magic, creative action. And let's see, anything else coming in? And some live words.
How about embrace creativity blossom?
Embrace creativity blossom. Embrace creativity blossom. Embrace creativity blossom. All right. And my words are remove all obstacles. Remove all obstacles. Remove all obstacles. Remove all obstacles. In addition to Thankfulness Thursday, Thursday is also the day to honor Ganesh, the elephant-headed god of the Hindu pantheon. So on Thursdays, I'm also thinking of removing obstacles as well as being thankful. So now let us go ahead and honor the directions. Let us honor the east, element of air with the winds ever blowing. And we honor the south, element of fire with the flames ever glowing. And we honor the west, element of water with the rivers ever flowing. And we honor the north, element of earth with the seeds ever growing. And we honor the spirits above and below with the wisdom ever knowing. And we honor our bodies both without and within with the love forever showing. For we come into this world with all these gifts and more, our very own special essence. Let us thank the goddess for that which she bestows. Let us go forth, refreshed and renewed. Refreshed and renewed with dedication to preserve and protect all life. For we are all children of Isis, the great Mother Goddess. Alrighty. And today being Thursday, it is Thankfulness Thursday. And so now is a good moment to be thankful for everything. And I hear our peacocks coming through with peacock cries. I'm thankful for the peacocks, and I'm very thankful for all the creatures within our expanding bubble here at Isis Oasis Sanctuary. And I'm very thankful to have had this place during the pandemic and to have been held within it along with so many others. So Goddess bless. All right, and Avi is saying she is thankful for improved energy. That's a wonderful thing to be thankful for. Thankful for improved energy. Thankful for improved energy. Thankful for improved energy.
So am I.
And yes, me too. We all, there's been just this incredible, I think, psychic drain of the pandemic. Maybe it's lifting a little bit now, and I'm really grateful for it. I'm also trying to encourage it in myself. I'm using, essential oils that are made to increase energy. I'm trying to, get enough rest, get enough nutrition, and so on to increase energy. So, and from Marky is thankful for cooler weather. Yes, we are all very thankful for this respite of cooler weather. I'm not sure it's really going to hold, but hopefully at this point If it's below 95, I'm very happy. So the past few days have been great. It's been in the 70s or low 80s, and it's let us kind of recover from the really high temperatures that we had recently. I hope that we get that kind of, if we must have the heat, I hope we get the respite as much as we possibly can, especially as we're dealing with this severe drought. So, any other thankfulness is coming through? I think that is it. As always, I'm very thankful for all of you. So, Goddess bless, and thank you for being here.
I'm thankful for everybody reaching out, sending prayers, enveloping us in their love and protection and the strength of the Goddess, because Jesse's blood clot situation is not just a one-time thing. We've now found out it's an autoimmune disorder, and we definitely need to get into a rheumatologist 2 weeks ago. So thank you so much for your help and your prayers and your encouragement. We're very grateful. Thank you.
Well, we will always be
Sissy,
happy.
say hi.
Yes.
Will you say hi? There you go.
So Goddess bless. Goddess bless. So, alrighty.
And you did say about removing barriers.
Yes.
Now, I have a saying about that that really helps keep me on that. It's, of course, I kind of expanded upon an old thought of the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let that not be upon your own foot.
Indeed. Indeed. All right. So Goddess bless. And Marky sends hugs to Jessie. Yes, indeed.
Jessie, you say thank you. You say thank you. Say thank you. Good
Jessie
girl.
says thanks.
Good girl. Got our manners on.
All righty. Is there anything else to which we must attend? Any assistance that anyone needs that we can provide? So, I guess not. So we will move on to our closing. And let me see if we are in the right place. It is number 36. I keep the waters pure. 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 And Lady Lorianne writes, a wise old Egyptian shaman once told me that the symbol of the Ankh meant fresh water. Water is a sacred element that we could not be alive without. Today we consider that symbol to mean eternal life, and in reality both meanings are the same. We must be aware of this sacred fluid and utilize it with the utmost care and restraint. Never use more water than you need, and always consider ways to prevent waste. Just one simple suggestion to save water is this. When you brush your teeth, shut off the water while you're brushing when it is not needed, and a lot of water will be saved. If we humans keep expanding as we are, we will run out of water in the future. Let us consider this situation with the knowledge that we must not overpopulate the world with our species. Water is alive, and like Dr. Emoto proved, can be sensitive to how we treat it. Let us vow to keep the waters pure. Always recognize the sanctity of the water. Alrighty. And from the Priory of Briggate in the UK, Sarah Jane Smith is watching. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for joining us today in our noon rite. And we just completed reading from the Ideals of Ma'at, which were put together by Our Lady Lorianne Vignier on a trip to Egypt many years ago with 8 other priestesses. And she was struck with the inspiration that the negative confession, that the ancient negative confession had not been, it was time to update it in a more positive way for modern ears. And instead of having all the things that you must not do, she expressed them as positive statements. And there actually are, in the ancient Egyptian archives, a couple of cases where these things were expressed positively. So there is that, precedent there. So she put together as the 42 positive laws of Ma'at, and then she thought that the term laws was perhaps a little too patriarchal, and so she made it the 42 ideals of Ma'at. And so we try to live by the ideals. However, if we fall short, we're not breaking the law, we are not meeting the ideal, and fortunately, there is always another day to do that. So we strive to live by these things and be able to state that we are in accord with the ideals of Ma'at. Alrighty, and today, Sarah Jane, this was our day for thankfulness, so we're expressing thankfulness. If there's anything that you wish to express thankfulness for, you're more than welcome to do so right now. So we Thursday is our thankfulness day, and generally the week is Monday we ask for miracles if we need some really powerful divine energies coming through. Tuesday is our day of honoring those who have passed, both people and pets and other things in our lives that we are mourning. And then Wednesday is our healing day, a special day for healing requests. Thursday for thankfulness, and then Friday is Manifestation Friday, when we want to manifest something and bring it into this plane. We focus on that on Fridays. So that is our little weekly schedule. We don't generally do it on Saturday, but we do our Sunday service on Sunday. So almost every day of the week, there's a way of connecting with our little temple here. So thank you so much for joining. And are there any other requests or things to which we must attend? I'm not seeing anything come in, so I will go on to our close. All right. As always, we give thanks to Our Lady Gloriane Vignier for establishing the Isis Oasis Sanctuary and providing so much for us to work with. And to Lady Olivia Robertson, her brother Lord Strathlock, his wife Pamela, the founders of the Fellowship of Isis, we give our thanks, and we give thanks to all of our teachers, those that have guided us and elevated us and shared through books and writings and workshops and so much more. We give our thanks and ask their blessings. And to the gracious goddess Isis, in whom all things are possible, we give our thanks and ask your blessings. And to each and every one of us, for all that we do, both here and in the world, may our efforts be blessed, may our results be abundant, and may we go forth from this rite refreshed and renewed. And as always, I wish you a beautiful day. May it be filled with magic, inspiration, and understanding. May things go better than you predicted, and may you end the day well and go into sweet dreams in the night. So Goddess bless you all, and we'll see you again here soon.